Good afternoon and hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me live on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon in Orlando, Florida. I hope your day is going well. And if you are listening to the replay, I hope that your day is also going well. I really look forward to tuning in with you every week. I do appreciate you taking the time to listen to me either live or on the replay. And so before I get started, I do like to do my COVID-19 plug-in. A friendly reminder to wear your mask everywhere you go. If that's the store, the restaurants, the gyms, if you're still going to the gyms, working out, if when you're not working out, when you pick up your children, wear your mask everywhere. These numbers are not going down. And also remember to keep your distances and think about refraining from larger crowds also because these numbers are not going down. So the sooner that everybody complies, the sooner we are able to contain the spread of this virus. So continue prayers for love, healing power, peace, and just justice for all. All righty. So before I jump into today's topic, I do have some exciting news to share with everybody. An opportunity, for those who've been battling with sugar cravings, moodiness, that dreaded belly fat, right? Stay tuned for the end for more information. I definitely, but if you want a sneak peek, here is the URL. I'm going to post that up there where you can check out more information on the special challenge that I have started. But today I am going to continue on this new series that I've started, and it's weight loss, clean eating. Why is it so hard? Okay. And last week I shared that, I was led to start this series because so often I hear, I'm doing all the right things. I'm eating healthy. I'm exercising all the time. Why is the weight not coming off? And so I say this with all due respect. We don't know what we don't know, right? There's always something to learn. And so nutrition, weight loss, lifestyle, exercise, it's not easy, it's not easy as 1, 2, 3 or a Google search. So sometimes it's just sometimes it's just a matter of just connecting the dots and somebody helping you to do that. So if it was that easy, we all would be our ideal weight, right? No medications, no high blood pressure, no diabetes, no cholesterol, no inflammation, none of that stuff. I think you get the point. But my goal here is to bridge the gap, between, your weight loss, your eating struggles, and your cravings, to your goals. And not just for the short term, but for the longer term, for life. And so with all that being said, we just want to step into our highest level of health. And so in the most sensible, in the most sane, in the most enjoyable way possible. So all that being said, today's topic is I cut out sweets, I cut out desserts. Why am I still not losing weight? So for those who don't know me, my name is Sandra Gultry, and I am a registered dietitian nutritionist. I'm also a certified personal trainer, and I'm also a health coach. And my goal is very simple. I just want to help you to achieve your weight, your health, and your life goals so that you feel good about yourself, so that you enjoy the things that you enjoy doing in life. That's simply my mission for you. And so today, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this new series. I cut out sweets, I cut out desserts. Why am I not losing the weight? Why is it not coming off? So I have a question for you. And if you will chime in, if you're on live, please post. And if you're listening to the replay, please post on the replay because I do read the comments on the replay. So how many of you, what are your sweet weaknesses? Is it cookies? Is it cake, pies, ice cream, or other? I would love to hear, what is your weakness? Okay. Might not even be sweets, but I know today's topic is on sweets. And so this leads me to one of my first points. So a lot of times when we restrict our sweets and we're still not losing the weight is we're actually still restricting carbs, or not carbs, carbs or calories subconsciously, over an extended period of time. And so I will agree that we have to have some controls over the added sugar that we're eating. This is vital to weight maintenance, weight loss, weight, et cetera, and our overall health, right? But added sugar and natural sugar have two totally different effects on our body, and it has two totally different nutrient profiles. So added sugar, which tends to come more from our highly processed foods, our baked goods, generally have a lower nutrient profile. So ultimately, they're going to have, negative effects on the body, such as you're not going to really feel full. You're going to keep eating. You're going to keep wanting to eat. And that's going to lead to weight gain. That's going to lead to weight related health complications. On the other hand, natural sugar, which comes from fruit and dairy products, and when I say dairy products, low fat milk or dairy substitutes, and from a nutrient profile perspective, the dairy substitutes are lactose free milk and soy milk or low fat milk. So those are the ones that are packed with the vitamins and the minerals and the fiber that, impacts our bodies in a positive manner. So we're going to feel full. We're going to feel full longer. We're going to have less desire to snack. And it's going to head off a craving really before it starts. So when the decision or the intentional decision is made to eliminate sweets, in most cases, what follows subconsciously is the restriction of calories in other areas. And so what that causes is we're stripping nutrients. We're not getting enough nutrients. We may not be getting enough calories from other areas. And so therefore, it's not a good idea to restrict the body, and have such a low calorie deficit for long periods of time, because a domino effect occurs, right? It's going to lead to deprivation. It's going to lead to a constant feeling of hunger. It's going to lead to cravings. And then all that does is lead to an all out binge, is what that leads to. And so, as more whole foods are introduced, into your daily eating pattern, you will organically find yourself scaling down the amount of added sugar that you really want, you eat, and that you even desire. It just kind of happens over time. But all of that is provided that your meals are appropriately planned. Okay, so you can't, skimp here, skimp there. It has to be appropriately planned in order for you kind of to lose that desire for added sugar. But it takes time. So it's all about balance, not elimination. So I have a second question for you, if you would please post on here. If you're on live or on the replay, just simply reply. Have you ever tried to cut out sweets cold turkey? Okay, to either lose weight or to eat healthier. So chime in with me if you've ever felt, you just did it. You made the decision to just cut it out cold turkey. Okay. So my next point is, you cut out sweets, you cut out desserts. Why is the scale still not moving? Okay, so the opposite end of the spectrum is you're overcompensating with either food or drink. So research continues to show time and time and time again that, when we avoid certain foods, it usually makes us more vulnerable to binge. So yes, you made the intentional decision to cut out, the sweets, the ice cream, the baked goods, whatever you made that decision to cut out. However, you're going to find yourself eating more of something else, whether it's more lean meat, more veggies, more crackers, more fruit, more rice, or the sweets that you said you wasn't going to eat, you've replaced it with chips, coffee loaded with cream, protein bars, smoothies, wine. You eat out more. It's being replaced with something else in some cases. So healthy eating can and should include your favorite foods that you simply want for enjoyment, not necessarily for nutritional value, but something that you just enjoy doing. And sometimes it's better to have some of what you're desiring than to try to find a substitute. Because this is where people make the mistake. This is where they make the mistake. We think that we're being strong when we say, no, I made the decision. I'm not going to eat this. I'm not going to eat that. And we're being strong. But if we're honest with ourselves, we have to really ask ourselves, are we saying no because we really don't desire it? We really don't want it? It really is doing nothing for us? Or are we saying no because you're trying to stick to the vow that you said you wasn't going to have any sweets? Okay. And so at the end of the day, that's willpower. And willpower, it will let you down at the end of the day. And so, it'll win a few wars. It'll get you through a few occasions where you will say no. But at the end of the day, the cravings will win. Okay. So let me ask you another question. When you make that vow, to cut out a food or a food group, because some people actually cut out an entire food group, do you find yourself restricting more or eating more? Okay. And I am seeing some comments. I'm going to chime in. So hi, Tiffany. I see she craves ice cream. Big sweets eater. I see Terry. She's tried to go cold turkey. Yes. Yes. Chips. Exactly. Hi, Tina. How you doing, Sora? Cold turkey with the sweets. Okay. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for responding. Let's see here. And I see Tiffany says more chips. Uh-huh. We always replace it with something, and that's usually the downfall. And so I always want you to, to really self-reflect, think about if you eat more or you eat less, because usually that's why the scale isn't moving. Okay. And so I hear, you cut out sweets, you cut out desserts, or you cut out something, somebody, you're limiting something that you really like, but yet you're not getting the results. And so for this very reason, and a few others as well, I decided to put together this special 3-day challenge. Okay. And it's called Crush Your Sugar Cravings. It's a 3-day clean eating, no sugar added challenge. Okay. I'm very excited to help you boost your energy levels so you're not feeling sluggish all day. That's usually a downfall, is we're feeling sluggish all day, especially when we restrict. You wake up your metabolism, you jumpstart that weight loss, and so you just really feel better. Okay. A lot of people say, oh, I'm getting older, that's why my metabolism is sleeping. Not necessarily, not necessarily. And it gets you on the path of clean eating. And I will talk a lot more about what clean eating is and what it is not during the challenge, without starving yourself, without depriving yourself, without restricting and not giving up your favorite foods that you simply want for enjoyment. Okay. The best part is the challenge is absolutely free. It is no cost to you. I encourage you to invite a friend. Challenges are always more fun with a friend. You have that healthy, friendly competition, right? And to learn more about the challenge, definitely go to the URL here that I'm about to put on the screen, and you will hear more about and learn more about what you get with the challenge. It's not just me giving you a 3-day plan and saying, hey, here, go for it. I am engaged with you for the full 3 days of the challenge. Okay. So I'm very excited about that. I want to help you really succeed in this 3-day challenge. So go to the URL and get the information and actually register. And so just to kind of recap what we talked about here today, when we attempt to eliminate our favorite foods for the sake of eating healthier, we tend to either restrict calories or we overindulge in other foods. And so this vicious cycle, because that's what it is a vicious cycle, it led me to create this 3-day challenge, again, called Crush Your Sugar Cravings. It's a 3-day eating clean with no sugar added. And I'm going to talk about what no sugar added means too, and the challenge is free. So check it out, invite a friend, and this concludes what I have for this week. Next week, I'm going to talk about exercise. You work out 5 to 6 days a week, you hit it hard, the weights is still not coming off. And this also ties into the challenge as well. So I thank you for listening live. I thank you for listening to the replay. Remember to go to the URL that is on the screen. And I am going to see if I had a few more comments here. Okay, just before I chime off. Okay, so go to the URL on the screen. Definitely check it out. I'm going to be engaged for the full 3 days of this challenge. So I am so looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you and to help you get through, how to kick the sugar craving. So stay safe, wear your masks, and remain prayerful. Have a blessed rest of your day. And thank you for tuning in, and thank you for listening to the replay. Bye-bye.